Good morning and welcome to another day of garage workouts. Your garage, your gym. So today we are going to relax and stretch. Very simple stretch. Mostly we're going to use the chair and we're going to do a little bit of range of motion as well. Okay? No timer needed for this. I'm going to put my flip-flops on the side. And we're gonna just start by moving the knees as high as we can. I call it the high march. So we move those legs up there, knees all the way up. Yes. Now I go straight, kind of like crossing, straight but a little bit crossing. Stretch all the areas of the IT band and side hip. Now we go sideways. Okay, swimmers, it's always good to warm up, especially the big limbs. We have only four. We have our arms and our legs, and this is always good to do. Up, center, down. Up, center, down. Up, center, down. Very good. Now we're going to do this rotation. 1 and then 2. I move my body that way without moving my legs. Right here, rotation there. 1, rotation, 2. Rotation, 1, rotation, 2. Rotation, 1, rotation, 2. Okay? I'm gonna grab my chair in case I need it. And look, I'm gonna put my weight towards one side. Circles. I'm going to do a little bit of circles right there in one direction. Always breathing in the other direction. Always breathing. Remember, always breathe. Good. Now, move my shirt to the other side. Same deal here. Rotations in one direction. Now in the other. One direction and the other direction. Very good. Go back here and put it right there. So now I'm going to do the pendulum right here. Just a few times. This is so good for the hips. It's excellent for your hips. Just to it helps you moving all the structure inside the joint itself, and that helps actually self-lubrication. It helps you lubricate your hips. If you move them, you lubricate them. So it's always good to do this. All right. I'm going to put this on the side for now. So I'm going to do hula hoops. These things are very important, very important. Not just do weight and resistance training and cardio. Range of motion is super important, especially, you know, once you pass 40, 45, and you start getting stiff. So this is the way you try to avoid getting stiff, or at least, you know, you reduce what inevitable will happen, that, you know, you're gonna get old and stiff. So this reduces all that, reduces the process, you know, so it's really good. It's really good to do this. Now I'm going side to side. All right, now arms, ballistic stretch. I'm now hugging myself. You're hugging yourself and loving yourself. Right there. And now we're gonna work our knees. Circles in one direction. I'm gonna do 8, that's 4. I'm gonna do 4 more. Okay, now go to the other, on the other direction. And good. Now look, I'm gonna go front and back. Now, just move the knee like this, kind of like a pendulum, but only for the knee. We're going to do this a little bit better when we sit on the chair. Okay, elbows. So this time, look, as soon as I move my elbow, I'm going to also do my wrist. So I'm going to be moving elbows and wrists. Okay, elbows and wrists in one direction, elbows and wrists on the other direction. Always breathing, remember, don't hold your breath, just breathe. All right, now I'm gonna sit, and I'm gonna do the knee bending. It's a lot better when you sit, because now you see you have more control. So we're moving here, that help you move the knee joint right there, from one side to the other. Now the other leg. All right, now my ankles. Circles in one direction. And circles towards the other direction. Right there. Alrighty. Now we're going to do a few stretches on the chair. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to separate my legs, okay? And I want to try to go down and touch the floor. That's going to stretch really nice my inner thighs right there. Right there. Now look how I kind of move on a kind of like circular motion in one direction. Now I'm going to go in the other direction. I'm going to try to bring my hands down. If I can put my elbows down, will be amazing. All right, that really helped, stretching that area. Okay, so now I'm gonna cross one leg right here, and I'm gonna push down and up very gently. I don't wanna push too hard. You're gonna feel kind of like your bone moving on the back. It's to loose up the hip joint. Right there. Now, right here, up and down. Stretching the back of your leg. Now, back and forward. See my foot going back and forth, just like that. And circles. We did circles already, but we're going to do a little more. So important for the feet. I mean, you are on your feet all day long, So, this really helps. Yeah, stretch the motion. Now we're going to do the other side. Push slowly, just to loosen up the hip joint. That feels really good. Feels really good. And now right here, underneath, up and down. Now up here, back and forth. Back and forth. Right. And circles. Circles. One direction, now the other. Okay. Now, we go back to this position again. We're going to go under and grab the foot and move it in circles in one direction. So this is a stretch and range of motion at the same time, I love this part right here. And now we go to the other direction. In circles first, right? Now look, I go up and down. And now side to side. Let's switch to the other leg. Right here, under, over, circles first. I just slide myself out a little bit, but that, I don't know, that I feel that that gives me a little more space for the wrong circle. Okay, now side to side. On the other one I did up and down first. It really doesn't matter if you do side to side or up and down, as long as you do both. And up and down. But definitely I like to do the circles first before I do the side to side or up and down, because I feel that that loosens my hip a little more, so I can actually reach more when I go up and down or side to side. Okay? Alright, now we're gonna move and stretch into one side. So right here, look, I'm gonna grab my head, and with my head I'm gonna pull. Yeah, I pull down, I feel that nice stretch on my ribcage. Right. Notice my elbow is not here, it's actually up, okay? So up there. If I can move it up as much as I can, better. I stretch also the shoulder and the rotator cuff. Right there. I'm gonna bounce a little bit. Ah, feels so good. All right, and now the other side, right here, right there. Elbow back, and I'm gonna go down like this. This feels so amazing. Wow. Whew. Excellent. Good. And there. Now, just a little range of motion. Side to side. Front and back. You know what? Let's do one more. So, okay. Now look, I get my hands. I lock my fingers behind my head, and I go back and out and in, out and in, out and in. You hear that? Yeah, it's cracking the bones right there. Very good. Now right here, I'm going to pull this back, feel that on my chest. I'm going to try to touch my shoulder with my fingers, and then pull back, right there. Feels good. Now switch, right there, back and switch. All right. Wow, feels really good. Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to use the feed ball, but I would like to give you another alternative. I mean, I don't know if you can go all the way up here. I can't, because this knee is not that good. But you can actually do the butterflies here, just like that, on the chair. But I want to use the fitness ball, just because it's a little more comfortable. So let me put this here and show you how I do this. Okay? I go up and up. Good. So now, once I'm here, I pull this back and I do my butterflies here on the chair. We usually do this on the ground, but you know, this garage workout is more dedicated to people that cannot sit on the ground. That's why we're doing standing range of motion and mostly chair exercises. This is something that you can do that is simple and can help you without going all the way down on the floor. Now, I mean, this can be done by anyone. Okay, it's not specifically for people that cannot go on the floor, but it can be done by anybody. I'm doing it, and it feels great. So look, I'm gonna grab my ankles, and now I'm gonna put a little bit of pressure there. As I go down, I pressure my knees with my elbows. I bounce, down, bounce. It's really good on the feet ball. Bounce right there. Good. But again, if you are flexible enough, you might not need a feet ball for this one. You just bring your feet all the way up here and do it right there. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to stretch one leg. And I'm gonna try to stretch right in there. So you see, I don't have to go to the floor to stretch my legs and feel that stretch on the back. I can do it right here very easily, very simple. One side. Now look, I'm gonna bring this in here, kind of like the figure fours, and I'm gonna go down there. We do the figure fours here every day. We can do it right here with a feet ball, but now I'm not stretching the other leg just because I want a little more balance, and the effect is very similar. That's going to stretch your IT band. I like to bounce, go up and down, and that really helps me stretch that side. Okay, now I'm going to do the other foot, the other leg, right here. Inhale, exhale, stretch right there. Yes. Feels awesome. Now here. Also, if one day you feel kind of tired, you don't want to go on the floor and do our other stretch and range of motion exercises or workouts, the ones that we had in the past, you can just do this. You don't have to even go to the floor, Just do this one here. And I just put a little pressure down, bounce down. I feel that on my hip. Feels great. All right. Okay. Now, I'm going to get both legs on top. Inhale, exhale, and stretch. Notice how I bounce. I just bounce. I use the feet ball for this, and it feels great. It's like contracting and expanding, contracting, expanding. So it's really, very, very nice. That stretch really helps. I try to keep my knees straight, but it's hard when you're bouncing. So, if they bend a little bit, it's okay as long as you feel that stretch all the way on the back. Now look, I'm going to cross one leg. I'm going to stretch right there. Wow, feels awesome. When I cross the other, and a stretch right there. Whew, feels so good. All right, now I'm gonna put the feet ball over there for now. Let's put it over here. Oh, and I'm going to twist right here. Twisters. Let's twist on that side. Always breathing. And now we twist on the other side. Notice I always bring my arm and my hand behind and I pull. As I push this side, I pull my upper body to the other side. All right. And our very last one right here. So there. Stretch my legs. Right there. Ah, feels good, feels good. And one side. And the other side. Was awesome. Short workout, short stretch, range of motion, using a chair, using the feet ball. Very simple. Anyone can do this. If you have, I don't know, your dad, mom, grandpa, grandma, they're getting older, they don't know how to do it, they cannot go on the ground, this is the way to do this, okay? So please, subscribe to the channel, share the video, like the video, and so people that may need this more than you and me can actually see it and get a benefit from this video, okay? That makes me happy, makes my work worth, and keeps me motivated to keep doing these garage workouts for you girls and boys, okay? Thank you so much. I will see you on our next workout. Get ready with the next few sessions that we're going to be doing. It's pure resistance training, you know, and cardio or active rest. And we're going to be doing back, biceps, chest, triceps, all kinds of good stuff, legs. So stay tuned. I'll see you on our next workout. Peace.